What is up, you guys? It is Parker here with DecoExchange. Y'all, we've got another great tutorial out today, and I just wanted to remind you guys to subscribe to our channel, like the video down below, and at the very least, y'all, leave us a comment and let us know what you think. Hope you enjoy.
We're going to see if we can make this into a fun little wreath. All right, so we snipped all of our edges off. I found one bush that had a lot of different variations of greens on it. Right, so I wanted all the different shapes and textures. So I went with this bush to get a nice variety. So now we've got a ton of greens. We've got our flowers. Y'all, we have a 14-inch oval. Y'all, what you need to know is that every grapevine wreath is handmade. So no grapevine wreath is going to be exactly the same. All right, so we're going to start with our bow. All right, so let's start out with about an 8-inch tail. We're going to do about a 6-inch loop. Out on both sides. All right. We're going to pull it those two loops towards the top. All right, now we're going to make one loop right down the center. It's going to be just slightly smaller. All right, and then one loop in the center. And then another little tail. We're going to get a pipe cleaner. And pull this nice and tight. All right. Now, y'all, on this one, I'm kind of visualizing like the bow here off to the side, and then those freesia flowers coming out this way and down this way. So let's get that attached. Because those flowers are kind of like, I'll show you, they kind of like droop or drip in a certain way. I think they'll look pretty arched over the top. All right, pull this nice and tight. All right, now remember, y'all, whenever you use a 14-inch grapevine, you can use your greenery and flowers and all that to make the wreath look a lot bigger than what it really is, okay? All right, so we're gonna get 3 of the flowers coming out this way and 4 of the flowers coming this way. Y'all, we're gonna get a little bend to the flowers to make them look a little bit more realistic. We don't need all that stem. All right, so I'm going to get my first one about right here. All right, now, y'all, we want to keep that grapevine shape, right? We want to keep it coming back down the wreath. I'm choosing 4 on the left because it's a longer drape down. All right, so I'm using these blue flowers to accent the shape of the wreath. Now we're going to use these 4 to accent this side. All right, also notice that our flowers are not sticking to our grapevines. Our flowers are coming up and off, right? So look at it. See how our flowers are up and off of the grapevine? All right, now this one has 2 flowers on it. So I'm gonna put it even further down to like finish off the curve here. All right. So y'all, all we're doing is building out the shape of our bow with those blue flowers. All right, y'all, we still have a lot of flowers. So let's keep adding. All right. So on this greenery, let's just kind of like divide it up real quick between small items and big items. So like these are all tall. These are kind of short. And these are just different. All right, so one thing that I want to do is kind of slide some of these plants up towards the top so that they don't look quite as sparse like this one, and it looks more like a nice burst of greens at the end here. All right, y'all, now we're just gonna start working these right in. And remember, if we can make it look larger than it really is, we want to, right? Because that gives the buyer the idea that they're getting more for their money, right? So this was a 14-inch oval, and we've already turned it into about 22 by 24. Y'all, and look, I'm working these flowers around and in front and in back on this grapevine, right? So I want to give it that good 3D look. So not everything is just laying on the front. All right, I'm going to take one of these long greens and come down this way. right? I just want to follow the line of our wreath. All right, now let's get some of our longer greens this way. Now we can come back with the little smaller greens and continue to fill in. All right, this one, y'all, I'm bending that stem so that my little green flower Duma jig, whatever that thing is, sticks up out of the pile. Right, so the idea is that you have these that kind of follow the same pattern as everything else, right? All right, so now we're here. Everything is following our nice oval shape. And now we've got, looks like 3 of these grasses that we can use. All right, y'all, now we've got these 3 little sprays. Y'all, on these, I may go ahead and snip these smaller so that I have more of them. So just cut them in half. All right, and just add these in here. Y'all, I'm gonna put some glue right in the center of here and get it added right into our bow. Trim this. All right, we still have those 2 flowers left. So I'm gonna take this one and I'm gonna glue this one into the center of the bow with that green. Now you can make decisions on if you want to use any more of this, right? So we can cut us about a 14-inch strip. Get our angles. All right, y'all, I'm gonna make this one just a little bit like this, right? A little fake tail. Y'all, we can use the stem from the flower bush that we just cut up and actually wrap it around that little fake tail. And we just made a little fake ribbon pick. And now we can add this up here to the top. And I kind of want to get a little bit of that ribbon out this way. All right, so I want to get a ribbon tail right back here. Y'all, I may get this loop to come right down this way. All right, I'm gonna just zip tie that little piece right there. Okay. Y'all, I think we're gonna go ahead and add one more tail on the other side. And twisting it off, y'all. Right, so now I have a little pick just like this that I can work. Get some glue on that. Y'all, that's it. So this was one 14-inch oval. This was 15 feet of ribbon, one floral spray, and one greenery stem. All right, y'all, these kits are on DecoExchange. You can go to damonswreathkits.com. It should take you right to the kits. Y'all, have a good night. I am heading home. Bye, y'all.